boys will want to be bad boys with bad girls and not want to marry the bad girl.
Yeah.
True. True.
So if I've done some bad things with you, I don't expect to keep you in my house.
Yeah.
I want to have some Mary in the house.
Mary.
That when I travel, I know that,
She's safe.
Mary is safe.
Nancy.
This right here is a true life confession of a self-acclaimed user, a wicked person. Because what do you mean that bad boys like to hang out with bad girls, but when it is time to marry, they will look for a Mary? So in essence, you feel like if you have been out there playing rough games, that you are somehow entitled to a woman who has kept herself all these years, right? So those people that are looking at the women that they call bad girls in a bad light, and they're like, she's used goods, she's this, she's that. They themselves don't look at themselves as used goods. So if you feel like a man touching a woman devalues her, the fact that you touched her, the fact that multiple men touched her is what makes her lose her value according to you guys' standards, right? Now, all of you that were dipping into that same place, you are still pure for some reason. And then you are pure enough that you should be able to carry your garbage and go and dump into a Mary. This is just entitlement at its height. This is nonsense. So if you consider the lady to be a public toilet and you are the toilet brush that goes in to wash there, when you finish washing in that toilet bowl, no matter how clean you think you are as a toilet brush, can I use you to go and wash a baby bottle? I cannot. It will unalive the baby. So why is it that you think that going into different people all over the world, that you are still clean and clean enough to go and find somebody that has not been out there that can be equivalent to a baby bottle, and then you dip your toilet brush in her and feel like, yes, I have added value to her? Because you guys still say that men add value to women's lives. So by putting a toilet brush in a baby bottle, you have added value. What kind of value do you think you're adding? And the most annoying part of things is this. He says that he wants to have Mary in the house so that when he goes out, he knows that she's going to be keeping herself. Meanwhile, when he goes out, we still know that he is still going to go out there and be running around. He mingling with Mary will not stop him from going out to look for the so-called bad girls again. So you see that it has nothing to do with whether a girl has been with so many men. It has nothing to do with whether a girl is Mary. A man will have a Mary in the house and he will run outside and be looking for bad girls. But the interesting thing is this. When some men think that they are playing smart, they don't understand that women are way ahead of them. Before you think one thing and you think you are smart, the woman has already decoded it. Now let's talk about Mary. Mary was not involved with Joseph, but she got pregnant, right? So that Mary you think you kept in the house, did you use a padlock to padlock her body? Did you use a padlock to padlock her body? You guys are out there crying about what's it called? Paternity fraud, paternity fraud. It is the women you left at home and you think you are free running out there. They go out and they find themselves a way out, right? And that is why a lot of you think, I am so smart, I am so proud, nobody can talk to me. You are out there romping around and you think, oh, the woman, I just give her money, she cannot complain. Many of you are training the daughters and sons of your gate man. You are training the daughters and sons of your best friends. You are training the daughters and sons of your drivers. And you still have Mary in the house. So keep playing. You are doing the worst, right? Because I know that it drives those men crazy. When you feel like my hard-earned money, everything that defines you is your money. And you think because you have money, you can afford to keep a Mary in the house and run outside and run around. You will end up finding out that all the thing you think you have worked for, all you've labored for, you've just used it to train another bad guy who was badder than you. He may be low on the social strata, but you have raised their children with a silver spoon. And you think because you have a Mary that you are safe. Keep playing. And another interesting thing also is that they feel like, okay, because there is a hymen, then it means I have married a Mary. But people don't know that there is hymen replacement surgery procedures that are out there that can put something that looks like a hymen. So you might think, oh, I'm playing the long game. I'm so smart. I have run around. Now it's time for me to settle. Well, by the time you're settling with someone who is only disguising as a Mary. Right? There are many men in that kind of scenario as well. So if you think you're smart, there is someone that is smarter than you. Have you ever heard the adage, Konima and die, Konima and bury him? So in summary, I generally encourage women to keep themselves, not because they want themselves to be found clean, pure, and worthy by a man, because many of these men out there are not even worth any sacrifice. They are not worth your emotional involvement. Look at him dressed all dapper, clean shaven, everything. But he opens his mouth and it is garbage, it is filth, toilet water that is pouring out. May God have mercy on you guys.